sure you get a good edge on that.
Nej. Make for the throne room. Jag funderar på om det är liksom lönt att utforska någonting här. Vi hade ju någonting här. Åh, skönt. Finding useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the items tab in the main menu. Okej. Det var skönt att jag inte behövde trycka utan att det per automatik sögs emot den, om man säger så. För jag såg när vi slogs så såg jag någonting här uppe som också var blått. Jävla parasiten, jag har blockerat vägen. Säkert är det så här en potion där som jag definitivt vill ha 7 gånger i veckan.
The way I see it, it's us or them.
That's where you see it. Realm. This is the realm. It's bad. Oh no. Realm. This is an apple. And that's a thief.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
Vi pausar, för jag behöver faktiskt gå på toa. Jag är strax tillbaka. Oops, vad gjorde jag nu? Beautiful. Jag är tillbaka, skönt. Active time lore, hold, okej, plattan i mitten. To access active time lore, features a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. Alt can be viewed during most cutscene. All alt entries can be accessed later in the game. Jag måste trycka igång handkontrollen också. Tja! Kan ni allt om active time lore? Nej, var han borta. Lång promenad, borde ett palats. Kanske tog på sig en blöja och fortsatte. Marcus är där. Ja, close, så. Ja, men det här var ju intressant. Vad är alltså active time lore? Okej, Torgal. Clive's faithful friend brought back from one of the Archduke Elvin's expeditions to the frozen northern territories where he was found half-starved and shivering in a snowfield, having presumably been separated from his pack. Elvin gifted the puppy to Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable. Torgal, tydligen någon. Ser ut som en butch. Nej. Om vi kan namnge ett djur, då kan minusmannen säga, vad döper jag mina djur till? Barf! Rätt! Ha! Barf. Så heter mina djur i spel. Men jag misstänker att jag inte kan göra det. Gill då. Born a princess in the Northern Territories, Gill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. Hunden får heta Barf om Clive heter Clyde. Jag är så här, tyvärr kan jag nog inte döpa om dessa personers namn. Rosalith Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabited the city beneath. Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosario and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for the steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in calling the rebellious Northern Territories. Firstborn son of Archduke Elvin, ruler of Rosaria from a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed first shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. Hoppades på episka namn som, ja just det, Shitstain.
It was no trouble, really. Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky.
Nu ska jag pröva bara trycka se om det händer något. Okej, så jag måste pausa för att komma dit alltså. Okej, undrar om man får... Kom, som här nu. Varför? Nu har vi 2 snubbar till här. Varför? Alltså nu... The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers across Valistea. Identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers being branded and taken into custody of the state. Alltså, staten själv barn och sätta ett märke på dem. Rarely bearers evade his test either because the parents hide them, the tester are lax in their duties, or the powers do not awaken until later. Yet most do not remain unbranded for long. Unbranded bearer. A person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valistea, many women who awaken a bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scars and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valistea life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. They are less than humans! Ja, det där var ju schysst info. Okej, om vi låter konversationen gå lite tidigare då. Mer då.
Stand.
Jag har ingenting bearer som firstborn här. Jag hade det sen. Okej, nu ska vi kolla.
I trust.
Okej, nu har vi ingenting. Undrar när man, om det finns någon hint när det finns mer lore sådär.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Fick vi reda på att de kidnappar barn.
Don't work too hard.
Min stam.
It is for the good of the duchy that you serve. As do we all, my lord. As do we all. Come along now. Back to your duties.
Han har ju ett märke här som visar att han är slav. Han har inget värde i den här civilisationen. Okej. Det är väldigt intressant. Det där. Active time lore. Kunna fördjupa sig in liksom på en gång sådär. Jag vet att jag springer åt fel håll. Och den dörren är stängd. Preparation is key. Hon går där med min hund. Vi ska inte... kul från. Open the door!
Someone's hungry.
Speedrun. Jaha, jag kunde inte stjäla den här kristallen här. Ah, det är magi! Water crystal! Ah, så jävla förnuligt. Det där var... Sånt där är dumt. Vänta, vad har... Slave Master! Geten skrev precis det jag trodde att han skulle skriva.
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh? I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Wheat harvests down again, apparently. This war ends up dragging
Nu
on
kommer vi
for
bort till den där andra looten där borta. Hype. Jag sa att det var en hype potion. Eller jag sa att det kanske var en vanlig potion.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Sorry for the Lord Commander. Men det här är ju rätt genialiskt att få se hur att de fyller brunnen med vattenmagin, om man säger så. Kommer vi till innergården här.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
The attributes that tab provides are a comprehensive overview of Clive's current level, status, abilities and gear. Det är ju lite charmigt att party members nere i det högra hörnet, att det är retroinspirerat, om man säger så. Jag insåg ju när jag satt på toan här tidigare att jag äger nu fysiskt Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 12, 12 Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Final Fantasy 13, 13, 2, Lightning Returns och Final Fantasy 15 och nu Final Fantasy 16. Photo mode. Yes. Items, yes. Assigning shortcuts. Då ser vi har ju Stone Skin Tonic. Vad är en Stone Skin? Increase defense by 30% for 90 seconds. The journal tab contains information on main story progress. Yes. Make for the throne room. Okej, här har vi sunrise sunset. Coming to conflict. Vänta. Main scenario progress. It is the year 8060 and with coming of spring does green once again return to the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. In the bailies of Rosalith Castle, men who have sworn the swords to the country train in anticipation of coming conflict, and it is here that the one young man in particular endeavored to prove himself worthy to be to the one he once loved. To kill a dominant. As dawn breaks over the Nisa defile in the 87th third year of the Valistean calendar, the armies of Dalamekia and the Iron Kingdom gather, and the icons Titan of the Republic and Shiva of the Orthodoxy make ready to take the field. Meanwhile, hard above it all, a small part of branded assassins serve the battlefield like hawks in search of prey. A flame summoned. The night burns red as twin titan clash. Dressed in flame, they vie for dominance. One a beacon, och det här har vi ju, allt det här har vi gått igenom. The other aberration and an affront to the very laws of nature. There is no room in the world for both, for there can be only one icon of fire. Okay. System. Gear icons, yes. Nu ska vi se här. Gameplay, action focused. Så då kan vi lägga det att jag inte kör story mode, om man säger så. Alltså som här kan jag sätta på halsband, ringar, om man säger så. When equipped, time slows before an evaded enemy to attack strike Clives. No effect when equipped with a ring. Alltså du ser ju här, alltså. Här kan jag ju då slänga på de här hjälpmedlen, om man säger så. Det känns ju jättedumt. Ja, det kommer vi inte göra i alla fall. Ja, vi kollade väl allting nu, eller? Gear icons och sen var vi här. Clive, bra.
There's Joshua.
Joshua, yo! Gardner var det.
Marquis. Forgive my man, he'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Yes! Kolla! Vad använder du för en specialmagi? Använder du en vindmagi för att klippa häcken? Ja, det var ett item. Så jag tyckte att jag såg att det var någonting som skimrade där. Men jag kunde inte lokalisera så. En potions. I'm gonna need it. Nope.
Do you understand? The power of the phoenix.
My lord, it's not how it looks. I'm inspecting the castle walls by order.
I don't think so. Work. Shirking. What the fuck? Okej, vi hade någon här, mina vänner. Yo! Joshua.
Clive?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
I will protect you. Always. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. Oh shit, vilken bedrift. Alltså en helt meningslös typ så här cut eller active så här, vad heter de nu? Whatever.
Good luck.
Tjena barf. Schysst tronsal.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the
Vänta, nu ska...
directors fare any better?
Okej, här har vi Rodney Murdoch plötsligt. Det verkar som att det är de som är i cutscenen, att det är information om dem. Verkar det som. Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army, outranked only by Archduke Elvin, who is not only his liege lord but his firm friend. The two share an unshakable bond of trust. Elvin consulting with Rodney on all military matters. Okay.
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow.
Phoenix Gate.
There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
Mate with your mother.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
Ett litet såhär mandomsprov det här alltså.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Vi ska bara kolla. Tänkte säga, de har nämnde lite mer saker här nu i den här konversationen. Och därför tänkte jag, undrar om det har kommit mer info här då. The Mother Crystal då. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valistea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the twins rely on their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether. Ja, det var ether. Antar att det är ether. Jag säger ether. Making the magic, the crystal cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have a long war with each other for the possession of their blessing. Okay, I var lite mer. Also known as the local tongue as Hiran, the Iron Kingdom, is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Yeah, the Mother Crystal. Drake's breath rise from the volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which have been rise to a unique of large inward-looking culture. Barren waste, bereft of aether. Whether no life stirs and magic is all about unusable, here both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years the blight has spread even more widely, displacing whole nation before it, driving once peaceable fauna to violent desperation and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Okay.
Yes, Your Grace.
Tack Marcus. Tack, nästa rätt. Jag känner här nu. Alltså. Jag tänker så här att i dialogen där, när man går in till det här active lore, så dras man ju ut lite av deras dialogstory för att läsa det som står om man gör så. Och därför hade det varit kul om det fanns en möjlighet precis efter en dialog, som nu då, att hoppa in i den där active lore-grejen. Det hade väl hellre jag haft, för jag hade hellre velat liksom titta klart liksom på hela storyn, om man säger så, ish. Än att behöva hoppa ut hela tiden. Den här killen kan inte öppna vilka dörrar som helst. You all shall bow before me, Master, the ruler of worlds. Tja!
No messages, my lord.
Jaha, jag skulle visst upp hit.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected,
Läge att ta nästa lårgrej typ.
Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Där passar vi på oss. Okay, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm with Rosalith as the capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwin Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Annabella Rosfield, Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwin and mother to Clive and Joshua. It was not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix that led to her being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke indeed. The two are cousins. Having known from a young age that the purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, she dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. Second son of Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he's only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots. Okay. Those within whom sleeps the power of an icon, though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman. Men of Earth. They can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment, a quality for which they are honored, worshipped and feared the realm over. Okay. Precis, det kändes som att cutscenen skulle ta slut, så var därför jag passade på där. Få lite mer lore. Typ achievement unlocked. Plopp.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Och då kollar vi nu på en gång här. Mycket. Jag tänker det är ju blått där.
Wishing on a star.
Nu har vi inte du, ja.
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Undrar vad det var för röd plupp i stjärnsystemet där.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Yeah.
Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
Come on, Clyde.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Let there be wind. Okay. The burning red star. Ah! That sits beneath the moon. Folklore ascribes to Metia the role of message bearer to the moon. So it's common custom across Valistea to wish upon the star that one heartfelt desire might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond. A bitterly cold region, also the northern territories, a bitter cold region in the northern reaches of the continent of Storm. It was originally home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Eye, around which a series of small nations sprang up, nations whose belligerence proved troublesome for Rosaria over the centuries. In time, however, the mother crystal's power dwindled, and with it the power of these warlike nations, with the blight encroaching on the territory even more. The remaining tribes were united and pacified by Archduke Elvin Rosefield of Rosaria in the year 854. Jag vet inte hur länge vi kommer... Peeping Goat. Hur länge vi kommer kolla såna här lore. Men jag tycker än så länge är det väldigt intressant att få mer info, tycker jag. Av världen som vi är i.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
Volster Chocobo måste vara med i det här spelet.
Good luck.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs.
Open the gates! Nu tog han inte sin svarta chocobo med sig ut. Var inte den svart som han kom in med?
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Oh. You got my axe! You got my bow.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
Han sålde den till dagens middag. Han stal min chocobo och gjorde middag.
No mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes then.
Alltså jag får ändå lov att säga.
And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Här fanns det ingenting active lore. Att det är ganska skönt att det inte var någon så här karaktärskapelse innan, utan man bara fick karaktären och så bara köra liksom. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. Okej, jag kan inte komma utanför det här området. Make for Stillwind. Clive, vi är där nu och vi ska till Stillwind. Ja, nu täcker jag lite av texten, men strunt samma. There was a time not long ago that the song of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlement lie abandoned, and the only sound to escape this forsaken place are the howls of the beast that have fled the deadlands to make the bogs their home. Bra att du också reagerade på Marcus att han köpte ett spel. Det är väldigt okaraktäristiskt, så är det, för geten att göra något sånt.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports place them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Grymt! Kan vi få någon Lost in a fog? Her ghost in the fog. Timely accessories. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows this wearer to chain complex attack combos only using fyrkant. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasions window. As with all items, timely accessories can be equipped and unequipped on the gear tab in the main menu. I say, hell no!